Okay. Thank you for letting me pee. I when I stopped it, I looked at our log, like our Skype log together, and that video wasn't on there. It just said there was a video call at this time. And I'm looking and I was like, oh, the other ones are here. And then like 30 seconds went by and I'm like, what is going on? We just spent over a half an hour like discussing everything and it wasn't popping up. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't recreate that again. I can't recreate the magic that is here. And thank God, Sabu, I went to the bathroom, I came back and it was there. So I made sure I bookmarked it immediately. We'll actually be able to. I'm gonna do my best to at least edit something. At least put a beginning, like a little title card in the beginning.
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not that cool, but do you got a final? You probably don't have one predicted, but do you have off the top of the head final score? Bears Packers at Lambeau Field.
Yeah. 28-17 Bears.
What? So they're just gonna manhandle those Packers.
It's gonna be close, but the Bears are gonna force a turnover on Rodgers to open up the game.
11 points ain't close. Oh, so the Packers are gonna be battling from behind the entire game.
Pretty much.
Is it Mitch that has a good game, or does he manage the game? And
Mitch hasn't. He has a good game, but I think Dave Montgomery is going to have a great game.
1.5 touchdowns passes for Mitch Trubisky Sunday. Over, under?
Over.
2.5 over, under?
I must say under.
Okay. That's in line with your prediction. Big game from Dave Montgomery. 2 touchdown passes, so maybe 2 rushing touchdowns from Montgomery and 2 touchdown passes from Trubisky.
That sounds about right.
So what you're saying is fantasy football playoff teams pick up Mitch Trubisky off the waiver wire.
Talking about fantasy football.
Yeah, I'm not doing. My season's is done, so it's over with. After what I built last year, it's over.
Hey, at least you didn't have Pat Mahomes and Tom Brady as your quarterbacks, and you couldn't win out of the first round.
Oh, you lost in the playoffs.
I lost in the playoffs.
At least you got a taste. You can't play 2 quarterbacks in the. Can I give you? I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you Nick DiBiase's key to winning fantasy football in 2020. Good. Don't draft a quarterback over 41 years old. That's it. You start with rule 1, and then you can just expound upon that.
Well, I had Pat Mahomes. I needed a backup when Pat Mahomes had a bye week, so I picked TB12, the GOAT.
Yeah, well, he's no John Cena. I'll tell you that much. Let's finish this wrestling real quick. Batista and NWO are the 2 announced people for the Hall of Fame, or the 2 announced groups. I have 2 questions for you. 1, the NWO that's going in is Hulk, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Sean Waltman. Do you feel that Sean Waltman should be in there? And 2, who should headline that? The WWE's homegrown talent, Batista, who is now a member of the Marvel Universe, or the NWO, a game-changing faction in the late 90s wrestling era?
As for Sean Waltman, I think he was a great wrestler and everything, but I don't really count him as one of the founders of NWO, to be honest. I felt like it's Hogan, Nash, and Hall. It's always been Hogan, Nash, and Hall. So, no, I don't think he should be. He's already in with DX. He doesn't need to be coming in with NWO.
Honestly, I never even considered him a member of the NWO except for the time they came back in WWE, and he was in it with them just because he's a member of the Clique.
Well, in WCW, his name was Six, SYXX.
Right.
So they didn't call him.
Well, he's going into Sean Waltman. He's going in with his government name. But
No,
he should just go in as the 1-2-3 Kid because the 1-2-3 Kid was pretty awesome.
yes, he was. But
And my second question.
this comes back to Vince McMahon. I think NWO should headline just because they're just as impactful as DX was,
if not more.
Yeah, I mean NWO is actually the reason why there was a Monday Night War. So
they were throwing trash at them in the ring.
I know it was the.
Oh, dude, actually, look at that! How fitting.
I mean, I remember watching the highlights of the recording of Bash at the Beach because we all know I was really young when that happened.
We were about yeah.
Yeah, we weren't wrestling fans at that time.
I was. I just thought it was real. How can you put it, Dad? You can't. How are you gonna put him through a table and say it's fake? I was like convinced the Dudley Boys, you know. Anyways, I'm sorry.
For the longest time, I was convinced it was real too, with all the blood and everything.
Kayfabe is awesome.
Yes, it was. But I would say NWO definitely should be the ones to headline. I don't feel like Batista was that impactful. I feel like anybody could have been Batista, in all honesty.
I disagree with that. I think that he was, I wouldn't call him like a first ballot Hall of Famer, but I don't think that you could just put Sean O'Hare in his place and he would have been Batista. And Sean O'Hare would be in the Marvel Universe. I strongly disagree with that. I think Batista had the charisma. He had just this, he could sometimes be a baby face. He had a heelish persona that just people wanted to hate. He came out in wearing blue trunks in Chicago at Payback, and the fans just hated him for it. Like he was a heat magnet.
He was supposed to be a baby face during that run.
Exactly.
Caused that to not happen.
Well, because if you go against Daniel Bryan at that time, there's no, you have no chance. You could be The Rock, and The Rock would have got booed out of the building.
Oh, I'm not too sure about that.
Well, mixed reviews. So you say the NWO will headline the Hall of Fame?
I think they should, but like I said, Vince McMahon.
Don't be a flipper. Who's headlining the Hall of Fame this year?
NWO.
Okay, I think it'll be Batista because everybody else in there is already a Hall of Famer.
Never know.
But honestly, you're probably right. Actually, I don't even think Batista's first ballot Hall of Famer. Like I said, I think he's in there, but he wrestled his last match less than a year ago. Like that's like saying he's like a Greg Maddux level. Like what Greg Maddux was to baseball, he is to professional wrestling, and I don't think that's true.
No.
Like that's for the Macho Man, for Ric Flair.
Yeah, Ric Flair.
Right, stuff like that. What about Triple H? First ballot?
Triple H is a first ballot.
Yeah, I agree. He was my favorite wrestler as a kid. I was the weirdo. Like, I think wrestling's real, and I'm watching this dude just pull out a hammer and hit people in the head with it. I'm like, oh, still champ, my guy. He wins.
My guy was Sting. Before
Sting
Goldberg
awesome.
showed up.
Goldberg. I liked DDP. When he fought Goldberg, I thought that was so awesome. I thought he was going to win.
Right there.
I really did. I had a cheater box. I didn't have to pay for any pay-per-views. We had remember the little cheater box where it has all the cable channels. This was when there was 70 channels and that was it.
I didn't have that. We actually had to order that.
We had real cable because we had money. Like, excuse me for being on Section 8 housing.
Dave Matteo.
Now we've come full circle.
For me.
Now we've come full circle. You just called me a poor.
I did not.
It seems like it. Seemed like it. All right, so we've covered a lot. Actually, we've done a lot of wrestling talk today. So let's kind of wrap it up with some little gambling. What do you say?
Sounds good to me.
How about Mateo's the Moose? Top 3 godfathers of the gridiron. It was supposed to be against the spread. You were doing money line last week, but I got some pretty interesting news for you, buddy. You were 2 out of 3 if you bet spread. If you bet money line last week, actually, or spread.
Really?
Yeah, the only one you lost was the Saints against the Niners. You picked the Saints, and they lost by 2.
Yes, I did.
Chargers won, and the Titans won in enormous fashion, and the Bears won.
Well, let's see how.
Maybe. Well, we'll see your picks. We'll see what your picks are. We'll see how your parlay record is, and we'll see how they are individually. Because if you bet them all individually, you would have been up.
Well, let's see what we got here. So for my first one, I looked at the Chargers against the Vikings, and I feel like Phillip Rivers is ready to unleash. So I am taking the Chargers over the Vikings. Also, that's part Bears fan in me too. Like we need Vikings.
Yeah, you can't deny it, huh?
No, I can't.
Yeah. Are you going against? Are you going money line? Or are you going against the spread, which is 1.5? Are they going to win by more than 1?
Yes.
Okay, so again, all right. Or actually, they're actually home dogs. So
they are.
Yeah. Okay. So the Chargers are going to win outright. You think? Okay.
I believe so.
The spread. So they could lose by 1 and still win your bet.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But not in your heart.
No, not in my heart.
All right, Chargers against the Vikings, money line, and against the spread. Moose Mateo, second godfather of the gridiron.
I'm picking the Titans to win outright against the Texans. That's my dog of the week.
Dude, the Titans have won 6 of 7, like, quietly.
I know, but everybody... my baby is up.
You don't like your Titans pick, bro.
I know, man. Dennis Kelly's not gonna like to hear that.
Yeah. Oh man. See, yeah. Her Bovada account ain't picking you, and she ain't giving you access to her Bovada account.
She does not like that, man. Okay.
Say that one more time.
I'm picking the Titans over the Texans.
All right.
6 out of 7 for the Titans. The Texans have got blew out or blown out. Blew out?
I think blew out.
We'll take a guess. Who knows though? After you said the sledgehammer thing last week, people tore you up on the comments.
Right.
So, yeah, that was never a thing. But I appreciate you saying it with such confidence that it made me question it. So the confidence is key, dude. All right. So wow, the Titans winning outright against the Texans.
Yes.
Okay.
After watching the Texans play last week, I'm pretty confident in that. Titans, Derrick Henry is the best running back in the league right now, so I don't see them stopping him.
You know, he's just disappointed so many people for like 4 years in fantasy, and then people stop drafting him, and he's like, yeah, here I come. And then you're just like, well, I trusted you for 4 years, and nothing ever had you betrayed me.
I know, it's like he and David Johnson flip-flopped.
Yeah, they space jammed each other. Exactly. Here we go, space jam again. They did. Like out of college, I'm like, Derrick Henry, he's about to be a beast, and then he's just like, no, I will not be. And that was that. And then I said, I'm done with you, Derrick Henry, and he's like, well, here I am. And that was that. Not even fast and getting all these touchdowns.
I know, man.
He's like a rich man's Mark Ingram.
Oh, I had Mark Ingram this year. He was actually my best player, to be honest.
Oh well, that's why you're not playing right now.
I'm not playing right now. Yeah.
Okay, so your first you got your first 2.
Yep. My third one. Whew, I'm a little iffy about this one, Nick, but I'm a little.
These are stone cold locks. These are locks. These are godfathers of the gridiron.
I know.
So you're not iffy about it. These are godfathers of the gridiron, right?
all the other games I wanted to stay away from because they're just. I mean, who wants to bet on the Cardinals against the Browns? Talk about the toilet bowl.
Is this your pick?
No, it's not my pick. I was thinking about it, but no, that's not my pick. My pick, I am picking the Cowboys to outright beat the Rams.
Why?
I feel like they've been embarrassed back-to-back weeks. I have a feeling that they're going to get it together this week.
Are they going to fight for their head coach, or do they know he's gone?
Oh, they know he's gone. They're fighting for pride.
Do you know he's gone? Or
yes.
Do you think if they win out, what if they win the next 3 games?
They win the next 3 games.
They could win the East if they win the next 3 games. That division is awful.
It is awful, but Nick, if they don't win the Super Bowl, he's gone.
He should have been gone like 3 years ago.
He shouldn't have been a coach.
And well, I don't know. That's prejudice against gingers, and I don't appreciate that.
I'm not prejudiced against gingers. I'm just stating that the guy does not know what he's doing.
Yeah, he's. Neither did the last guy. What's not Wade Keller? Wade Barrett. The white, big old fat white guy. Wade Phillips. I said Wade Garrett, or Wade Barrett and Wade Keller first, 2 wrestling people.
Defensive coach. So he's He
has
no running a team either.
They had no business doing that. All right, repeat them back to me. Let me hear them.
All right, so I'm picking the Chargers over the Vikings. I'm picking the Titans over the Texans, and I'm picking the Cowboys over the Rams.
Are you doing straight money line? Did you check the spread? Are you doing straight money line?
I'm doing straight money line.
Straight up. Cowboys over the Rams. Chargers over the Texans.
Chargers over the Vikings.
Or Chargers over the Vikings and Titans over the Texans. Okay. Well, I appreciate you. And I actually had a pretty good week gambling on football last weekend. I took Clemson minus 28.5 and still won handily.
Nice.
So I might take them against Virginia, or is it Virginia or Ohio State? I think they're still minus 10. I might take them. I might buy a point to bring it down to 9.5. But I got that, and my parlay almost hit, except the Bills. I took Bills minus or plus 6.5 against the Ravens, and they lost by 7. So they cost me about $150.
So you're not with the Bills Mafia right now.
No. I'm like, moral victories don't count for me. Cover the spread, damn it. So I decided I would like to, if it's okay with you, take 3 picks of my own, and we'll see how they compare.
Sounds good.
Okay. This is actually funny. I took the Chargers over the Vikings, plus 1.5. This is me against the spread, though. I take them against the spread. Home underdogs. If you're at home and you're an underdog, chances are you're going to cover the spread. I think that by the end of the week, the Chargers will probably be like at a pick'em. A lot of people coming in on the Vikings, but 1.5. I like the Redskins plus 5.5 over the Eagles. I think if they lose, they will not lose by more than 2 field goals. So I like that. The Eagles are overrated, dude. They suck. The Eagles suck. They barely beat a benched Eli Manning and the Giants. They had to try their absolute hardest to beat him.
God.
And they barely did it. And you know what? You know what they did for me last week? They covered the spread for me. The Giants covered the spread for me and won me money last week. I'm like,
wow.
Plus 9.5. And what? They lost by less than 9.5. So they won me money. Because I knew the Eagles suck this year. They got nothing going on. And Eli Manning, he's about to come out here and start slinging it. And now, you know what? Now that you did your Texans over Titans thing, I was just to make it fun. I'm taking the Texans plus 3.5 over the Titans. Feel the Texans are better than they've showed, and they are going to perform against the Titans. And maybe it's just muscle memory, thinking the Titans have high expectations at the beginning of the year and then just disappoint like they've done for the past 10 years. Like they're like, oh, the Titans are gonna be all right this year, and then they're fucking 4-11 or 4-12, 7-9. 7-9 is a good year.
They're being led by Ryan Tannehill now.
Ryan Tannehill, like who would have thought? And the offense they are scoring a lot of points.
They are.
I love Derrick Henry, but man, I don't even know what to do. If I bet on them, they'll lose. So those are let me repeat them real quick. Those were my three. The Chargers plus 1.5 over the Vikings. The Redskins plus 5.5 over the Eagles, and the Texans plus 3.5 over the Titans. I'm probably not going to parlay that. If I do, it's going to be $5 or less, but I will take a couple of them individually because I've learned my lesson about parlays. You can win 11 out of 12. You could win 11 in a row, and your 12th one will lose. And then what's not a good feeling? Being one game away from $5,000.
Oh,
that's not a good feeling. You know what's a good feeling? Winning $40. That's a good feeling.
That's a good feeling.
I'd rather win $40 than come this close to losing $5,000.
I've only gambled, truly gambled once in my lifetime, and it was at Balmoral. Balmoral
went to
Park.
the track?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we bet on the ponies, man.
$2 in a dream.
Yeah, dude, that was awesome. Yeah, I won some kind of raffle there, and I got all this free betting slips. I'm like, all right, $14 on horse 6. I don't learn their names; they're just money to me.
I only picked the one because it was my jersey number. I didn't even think about.
What was your jersey number?
Like $60. Oh, number 9.
Number 9 on your jersey, but number 1 in our hearts. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
You love me. That's what you're saying.
That's what you're saying.
Right. Yeah. I have the casino is a stone's throw from me, man. You ever want to come and just bet a couple bucks? The slots, I don't do the slots. I know a lot of people's old ladies, they like the slots. So, you want to bring your gal. She can play the slots, but I like the roulettes. I like the blackjack. Roulette's fun. You pick like red or black. Yeah. It's kind of like playing 50-50. But now we got the sports book, or like heads or tails. We got the sports book here now, man. We bet on sports right here.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but I do it on my phone. It's like it's much easier. The odds are sometimes better, but I have to wait on a check from Canada. So, yeah, I did this way before it was legal here. I was doing this like 3 years ago. Huh. So you do it it's on Bovada. It's a Canadian site. So they're like, all right, well, you can get Bitcoin or a check. I'm like, I don't Bitcoin. So yeah, I'm like, send me a check. Oh, it is a thing. Yeah, it blew up. When it first came out. Yeah, it first came out like 7 years ago, and me and my buddy who worked with me at the time, we were at the liquor store. I managed that store, and he managed another one, and we were there, and we're just on the internet killing time. And there's like this new thing, Bitcoin, and people are like looking through old computers for Bitcoin. It's a new form of currency. And we're like, that's stupid. And then 6 years later, we're like, Bitcoin is worth $9 billion. And I'm like, I'm gonna go cry, and then I'm gonna go to bed and get ready for work. Like, that's just, it was the worst. It was the absolute worst. We still talk about it to this day. But like, bro, we could have had Bitcoin.
Sounds like when I got rid of all my old Disney VHS tapes, and then I find out, if you had these black diamond ones, this is worth this much. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I sold all for $20.
$20. What is wrong with you? $20. Oh.
It was all about DVDs back then, man.
Oh, it was. You're like, look at this quality. Damn it, I might have some still. Oh my gosh. I think I got the Great Mouse Detective. That was my shit.
Man, we were watching that the other day on Disney.
Oh, you have Disney Plus?
We do.
Dude, Tell me, I got Disney Plus on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Day, because my mom, my grandma were here and they're watching. Or was my grandma? They were watching TV in the living room, and I'm like, check this out here, Disney Plus, corny Christmas movies out the ass. Here you go, enjoy, ladies. And I haven't watched it since. All I know is that Smart House is on there, and I'm super excited about Smart House.
Smart House is on there.
Smart
Yes,
House?
it is.
Or
You know, it's
Brink?
also on there. Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing! Yes! My man, I got a Darkwing Duck Funko. He's not near me right now. I can't bring it. But I got a Darkwing Duck Funko.
They've got like so many of the old stuff that I used to watch when I was a kid.
Yeah,
They had Dark Duck. They had
Rumor has it that there's
Gargoyles.
Blank Check on there.
Yeah, Blank Check is on there.
If they put Rich Rich on there, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
They have the
I think they have the second one. Yeah, the... Like,
Yeah,
no. You know what?
Richie Rich.
I'll just download Rich Rich.
I didn't
Either way,
know. I didn't know Home Alone was a Disney movie.
Me neither. I don't think it was in the beginning. They probably bought some company that...
Maybe.
No.
I don't know.
I don't think it was. Well, who knows? We were 7 years old. We didn't care about who produced what.
This is
We're
true.
like, look at this movie. That man got hit in the head with an iron. You know? You ever
I've been
watch...
I've
you ever
been
see the art-
educated, Ashley, on some old school Disney movies
what-
like
There's not much-
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea,
Never
Davy
s-
Crockett.
Davy Crockett's an old one, yeah.
Yeah,
How's she like him?
and she likes them. We watched Oliver and Company the other day. She liked that.
Wow. What you guys do? Smoke a little weed and then...
No, none of that here.
Do you have at least some perfectly seasoned Doritos?
No, unfortunately.
Ah, man. Hey, I got them
no
for you.
Doritos will ever taste as good as those Doritos that night.
No, dude, because they were perfectly seasoned, you know?
They were.
Hey, whenever you want, man. You tell me a weekend you want to come over from like a, you know, Friday to Saturday or Saturday to a Sunday. You watch some football, you know. We'll have some perfectly seasoned Doritos, eat some food, you know. We'll hang out and we'll do a live podcast.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
That would be
Yeah.
awesome. Because you know what? I got a light for you too, dude. I bought 2 of them because that white one, also, I got the red one here on the other side.
There you go.
And I even have a blue filter and like a peach or orange filter if you want to, you know, accentuate your cheeks or something. I don't know. But moral of the story, I got Disney Plus and I haven't used it once. And I need to watch Blank Check.
Sounds like me with WWE Network.
Yeah. Oh, go, dude. I like. Yeah. You know what? You know why I don't watch Blank Check and stuff like that is because I'll come home and when I'm using the streaming services, I'll come home, I have a couple drinks, and I'm like, what do I want to watch? I want to watch No Mercy 1999. I'm like, what? Why? Why am I watching that when I could be watching all these other movies? So I'm like, let me watch Survivor Series 96. Like it already happened. Like why do I need? But that's just me. Like I think life is wrestling. Like I'm just always like I'll talk to a new person. Like, there's an angle here. I'll see you at the Rumble. And it.
That used to be me. I used to do that, but when you become a father and you know what, I'm basically a husband too. So like,
Yeah, you got a baby mama.
yeah.
Hey, is she listening?
No, she's not listening right now.
When are you gonna pop the question?
All
Or is
right, pop the question, man.
she said no?
No, she said yes.
She said yes. Oh,
Yes.
what? When was this?
Oh man, I think it was
What?
like, God, I can't remember.
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought you knew.
No. How? When have you told me?
Usually I just tell like the guys, and usually it just gets around. I thought. Oh, there you go.
DJ moves. Wow, dude.
Hey, when did I propose to you? Yeah, neither do I. Was it in July?
Hey, well, can she hear me? Well, he never told me.
It was July. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was in July. It was at Marian Catholic. It was at Dave Mateo Field.
That's awesome, dude. You got to propose at Mateo Field. Well, congrats. Since I didn't know, I guess congrats.
You'll be invited to the wedding. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'll gladly usher people around. I don't even have to be in your party, man. You could just let me usher. I'll be the usher. You know, here my job, the usher's job is people come in, you charm people. You know, you know me. I flash my baby blues. I give them a little smile, and I say something funny to them, and I'm like, "Hey, thank you for coming. Woo woo woo. Here you go. You're seated over here in the back because you're not important." And that's it. You know, piece of cake. Hey, did you pick a godfather? Who's the godfather? I gotta know. It's bothering me. I at least gotta know.
She has 2 godfathers.
Ah, I didn't make the cut.
The second godfather hasn't been decided yet.
Oh, okay. So, if you picked one, that turns me at least minimum top 5 to minimum top 4.
Yes.
The top 4 godfathers. All right. Change my name. Change my fantasy name next year. That'll be great. Oh yeah, I'm just giving you a hard time. You need to teach her how to play the game Operation. That was a rite of passage as a child. Hey, let me ask you that. No time to even elaborate on that. Have you ever seen toilet lights? I bought a toilet light for myself.
Why'd you buy a toilet light?
It's a toilet light. It goes over on the rim under the seat, and then when you walk in, it turns on and it illuminates the bowl. In like 36 different colors, dude. I came up with the slogan for it. It's a party while you piss. Like I'll be fucking sitting, and if I gotta poop, or I'll be standing and peeing, and then it goes from like magenta to lime green to rose to daffodil. Like it's insane. Like all I need to do is just play some techno music, and I'll be in it. I'll be spraying all over the place because I'll be dancing. But it is awesome.
I'm happy for you.
I'm gonna send you a picture after this off here, just so you can see not of what I do in the toilet, but of the lights. It's cool. It was like $6. I bought it, and I'm like, this is super neat. It's motion censored. So it's like the practical purpose is you walk into the bathroom in the middle of the night, and it lights up the bowl so you don't piss on the seat.
Oh, okay.
Because I hate people. If you piss on the seat, you shouldn't even. The seat should be up first of all. And if you piss on the rim of the toilet, you take 3 pieces of toilet paper, wipe it off the rim, and throw it out, and then wash your hands like you normally would. Like it's somebody else's toilet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, yeah. It sounds like you've been having some problems with people coming over using your bathroom, Nick.
Well, for years, I used to, you got house parties and stuff. It sounded like you're low on battery there, but it's yeah, just back in the day and stuff, and then. Now I've just started to be more vocal. I'm like, you guys, people, you just wipe your piss off of my porcelain, please.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So it's clear you're low on battery. You gave us your picks. Is there anything going on in your life or anything you want to promote?
Well, there is talk about the whole entire Dave Mateo statue thing. So.
Do you have insight on that? Do you have enough battery to provide insight on that?
I have enough battery. It's being discussed at Marian Catholic. There's a couple people that are in the way of it, but I think we're going to get one.
Who?
There's some
why?
Political issues.
Is it like the soccer coach doesn't want it? I don't understand how there could be politics involved in this.
The band coach wouldn't want it, but
it sounds like haters to me. It just sounds like pure haters.
It's all about politics. It's all about money.
I think it's all about money, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is, GoFundMe.com/
funding towards
statue.
Instead of funding towards that, they want fund towards more for the band.
If the band was so good, wouldn't they generate money?
That's what you would think, right?
No, the band is really good, though. I know that. I know.
Yeah.
The band is very good. I know they marched in presidential parades and stuff.
Whatever.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, yeah. Oh, tubas. Tubas. I'm just kidding, guys. Tubas are cool. Yeah. Well, maybe we, once, you know what? Once I have to spend 7 G's on a fiend belt,
Yeah.
then we'll start a GoFundMe for the band so we can get this statue going. Because I'm unbelievably for it. Like, I'm so excited for it. I wish it was there now.
No, it should be there. Like within the next 5-7 years, it should be there unless somebody unless they turn it down. But
My only question is, what metal are we making it out of? Pewter, steel, gold, silver, aluminum, platinum. Platinum.
Probably gonna be silver, to be honest.
A pure silver statue would be like $500,000. We probably won't do that. It'll probably be just aluminum. But
be done.
If we can get $500,000, let's do it.
Oh yeah, well, dude,
we can spend that money on feeding the homeless, but let's get this badass statue.
If we get $500,000, I'm not spending it on my dad's statue.
Jeremy, where'd you get this Corvette and this beautiful condo? Like, oh yeah, I want a scratch off. But you're so full of shit. Oh my God. I'm kind of sad that this is over, Jeremy, but I guess this is we've blown through over an hour.
Yes, we have.
So I hope your picks work out, because there's a lot of people putting money on your picks, man.
I am very confident that my picks are going to work out.
You sure? Because you said that last week before you knew what gambling was.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? To be honest, I still don't know what gambling is.
I appreciate your honesty, though. Afterward, yeah, I appreciate what you did. You're like, yep, these are my stone cold. These are my locks. These are locks. Like, it's gonna happen. And then afterwards, you're like, yeah, I mean, I think I did it right. I'm like, that is awesome, dude. I can't thank you enough, man, for doing this and for coming on with the shirt and tie. Like, you're looking sharp. I'm over here looking like a bum. I'm feeling like I'm dressed in Section 8 clothing while you're over here dressed as Richie Rich grew up, And here I am. But hey, I got this hoodie on the Black Friday sale, dude. It was like $9.
Oh, I miss Black Friday.
108% off, yeah. They gave me $30 for order.
Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and I guess there was something else. There was another day. I don't know what the name of it was, but I guess there was another day.
Good Friday, dude. It's where Jesus died.
Oh.
Jesus, dude. Come on, man. Get with it. Thank you for doing this with me. You were fucking fantastic. This suit and tie shirt looks amazing. Will you do this again next week if you have time?
Of course.
Awesome, dude. All right, well, thank you for coming on the Section 8 podcast, the hottest fucking podcast in Hammond, Indiana. And we'll see how your things go against the spread, and I'll talk to you later.
All right, man.